pretty fair. All right, let's get into it though. So, joining by my new co-caster, good old Johnny Snugs, aka Green and Gold. How are you doing today, Johnny?
Fantastic, buddy. How about them Packers?
Oh, go Pack go is all I can say about that. They didn't lose today, so that was encouraging.
That bye week, though.
Bye week OP.
Nobody likes Void. Nobody is a fan of Void.
Nobody likes Death Prophet either, so I love these two bands because I would probably do the same ones. Oh no, Coddle!
Coddle OP. You know it to be true. You know it to be true.
But I wanted to see a Coddle in the game.
Not
Actually,
today.
I can't stand playing him personally. Like,
really?
It's fun for like 3 minutes.
No, you get that eggs. You get that eggs upgrade, and you feel like a god among men.
You just feel like Gandalf.
Yeah. What's wrong with Gandalf? I'm sorry. Have you led a fight against Mordor? What's going on? What's up?
I have not.
Yeah.
Recently, that is. It's been a while. Need to sharpen my skills again.
Ooh, Jakiro, new meta. New meta.
Let's see if I assume that's going to be kind of a pushing Jakiro, maxing out Liquid Fire and just outputting a lot of tower damage early game. Pugna, same kind of hero, can really dish out the damage to towers with his Q, the Nether Blast. I want to say it's called Nether Blast. It is.
Yep, you're right.
But Pugna kind of rides the line between core a little more than Jakiro is. We discussed earlier the fantastic Nula Jakiro mid performance. We'll see if they whip that out. If the snowballers are feeling baller enough to put a Jakiro mid, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna run him as a support.
Liquid Fire OP, I'm telling you. And not only that, his eggs upgrade. I don't know if you've seen the new macro pyre with eggs. It's ridiculous. It fills up the entire screen. It's unbelievable.
It looks pretty cool. I think it'd be a lot more effective if they made it wider as opposed to longer. But it still looks really cool, and that's all that matters at the end of the day.
And it destroys trees, so get out of here, Timbersaw.
Yeah, this is the clear timber counterpick that we are seeing.
Kunkka.
I'm excited for some boats. Boy, Toby Wan has his black holes. I have my boats, so I just hope you guys are ready for the hype that's about to come with these boats. I don't know if you're quite ready, but it's coming.
I'm more excited for fail boats. Those are more exciting, actually.
No, man. You got to get hyped about the boats. I don't know why.
Boats will single-handedly change every single team fight, bar none. That is probably one of the best alts for team fights. You give me Tidehunter Ravage, that's great, that's cool, but unless you have follow-up, like no matter what, boat will have a great effect. It does damage if you land it, and it mitigates damage for your own team. So good. So
if you land
good.
I'm trying to think if I played against a Nula Kunkka. That's what I was thinking of. That was good.
That sounds like a bad time. That sounds like a bad time.
I actually went mid against him, and believe it or not, me and Beef Nardo pulled off the victory. Crazy enough. It was a 4v4, so it was pretty awkward, but we ended up winning somehow, and Nula's burning Kunkka was doused out. I don't know where I was going with that, but anyway.
They're really favoring the supports earlier in the draft. They got the Warlock right away, which I have not seen at all. That's
he
nice.
Just got another buff, and he already had a great win percentage. That's another big time ult that he brings to the table, and so I'm excited for this boat and golem drop. He's got to make sure he doesn't get hit by that boat, though.
The only skill that I feel is so underused by Warlock is the upheaval. Like, honestly, if you can draft around that, which they obviously have the opportunity. I mean, there's so many things it can set up, especially Jakiro. Like, he can use Ice Path, Macro Pyre. Like, if you can keep him in place, with upheaval, it's after 2 seconds. Like, the slow I think is at like 40%, which is absolutely unmatched by any other skill. It's crazy. And the longer it channels, the slower the enemy team gets in the AOE. So it's unbelievable, but it's just not picked up. People are like, I want Fatal Bonds. Like, no, Shadow Word, no. They don't have. Ain't nobody got time for that, but it's a really good skill that's really underused.
I gotta agree with you. I never really realized how good it was until recently. And I got dominated by a warlock using it. So
that'll change your mind pretty quickly, huh?
oh yeah, personal experience changes my mind pretty quick. But this second round of bans coming out, we've got a Shadow Shaman and a Centaur ban on Snowballers. Those have been two very strong heroes that we've seen today.
Yes, the Meepo! Yes!
Oh,
Repick does not matter. We're still taking Meepo.
Still taking Meepo, still taking him third.
Yep.
I don't. To be honest, I'm pretty sure they could have gotten away with taking him last. But hey, they wanna assert themselves. They want to say, hey, this is what's going on. We are gonna Meepo and we are gonna win.
Well, I honestly though, like, I mean, I'm a big Meepo fan. Oh, of course, Earthshaker. Gotta counter Meepo right away. But the stand-in they had, I don't know how you want to pronounce his name, Keijo Kami. He played absolutely amazing with the Meepo for the how many 10 minutes we actually got to see him play.
Yeah, he was off to a great start, and I think I'd be surprised if it was anyone but him on that Meepo.
Beef Nardo. You know he was a Meepo player, did you?
Oh, I did know that actually. I've played a game or two with Beef in my day.
Oh,
and, he's a big Meepo guy.
Dyer's going all in on the team fight heroes.
They really are. We're gonna see some huge team fights, kind of countered by, I'm not gonna say countered, but we'll say matched by Rubik, because I think he's gonna look to swipe some of them. Little Dendy Rubik plays TI2. Hashtag shout out to the old Dota players out there. But we're gonna see some massive team fights. That's all I know about this game so far.
It's going to be unbelievable. Ravage, Echo Slam, your Fishers. You're going to have Jakiro throwing out everything. Warlock dropping the Chaotic Offering. It's going to be a crazy team fight so once they hit 6.
I just hope you guys have your headphones turned all the way up, because this is about to be so loud.
Oh, the silencer.
Oh, no, the silencer. I'm surprised that Snowballers didn't ban him. I think it just kind of fell through the cracks on him. That, in a team fight game, that is such a game-changing pick.
They brand out Bristle. I would have definitely taken Silencer, because that could totally throw a monkey wrench in their plans now.
This is gonna have to be some incredibly timed Silencer ults though. Not that the whole game's riding on you Silencer, but like 95% of it is. So
it's not a big deal, but if it's a Nula Slark player though, like they can take him out early.
Yeah, but no more Nula, so Earthshaker with the tactical block his team in the Fountain Fisher to start it off.
Stay in there, heal up, boys. Heal up.
Time. Yep, good. Alright, so let's start by I'll start off introducing the Dire here. We got oh shoot, that's the Radiant. We got Awkwardly Brutal on the Tidehunter. Definitely Purge on the Slark. We got 1337 on the Warlock. We got Kifshaw on the Jakiro, and we got Ara, who has played carry a lot of the games, on the Earthshaker. Maybe a carry shaker. Don't tell him, but maybe a carry shaker.
It's a carry shaker. It looks like he's going mid.
He's going mid. Radiant. That's a carry shaker. Yeah.
Radiant.
How about them Radiant, Johnny?
We got OM Goblins on the Silencer. No pressure at all, OM Goblins. Not a big game for you. You don't have to do too much. Keijo Kami again on the Meepo, just his last game. Donkelberry on the Rubik. Beef Nardo on the Kunkka. Bear Coalition on the badass Kunkka. Sorry, Pugna, just kidding. Ooh, he doesn't have good items for Pugna, so he might not play that well.
Oh, yep. How's the cosmetics not looking good?
We're gonna see cosmetics are part of the game. Probably the biggest part.
We're gonna have a little, I thought Rubik was looking to put someone up on a cliff. I thought he was gonna get Warlock up on the cliff.
Honestly, that's the only thing I want to see this game.
I hope we can see it at some point. So we got Tidehunter picking up the Invis Rune bot, and I didn't actually see who got the top one. Maybe it was a regen, and that's why you don't see anything. Perhaps.
It's gonna be a try again on top lane. And then
we got an aggro try by Radiant with Rubik, Pugna, and Silencer. That's kind of a lot of harass. I'm not sure I'm not sure how great it's gonna be at kills, because when you run an aggro try, you're really trying to get kills. Pugna being adventurous.
There's not a lot of kill potential. There's a lot of harass potential. I don't know. I think I would have thrown Kunkka in there, and I would have thrown another hero in the safe lane just to make sure he gets the farm.
Right.
Kunkka's gonna get farm regardless, as long as he keeps up with Tidebringer. I don't know. I don't know. Interesting lanes. Yeah. I like mid though. Mid's good. Carry Shaker.
Carry Shaker versus the Meepo. I love it.
Oh, Meepo's ready for him though.
And of course we have a Kunkka Tidehunter matchup, 1v1 on the bottom lane. I wouldn't have it any other way. The in-game smack talk is about to be so real. I'm expecting this top lane on Radiance just to try to bully Slark out of lane, and I think they can do it. I'm not sure who's trying to pick up the farm, if we want to go Silencer or if we want to go Pugna. Just by items, you can't really tell. Ooh, Pugna, both, look at this already, the Warlock and the Slark already essentially being harassed out of lane.
Yeah, he's doing a great job harassing, but I mean honestly, I'd like to see the farm on the Silencer at least initially, because really all that hero needs is treads and an eggs. Really, I mean, after that, you can itemize after that. But that's, especially considering the team fight he's going against, I think that would be in their best interest. But we'll see what they do.
We got an upheaval being used top, and it's immortal, so it looks real cool.
Oh yeah.
I just like what he's doing.
Look at
the Hungrybros
Warlock
challenge.
has superior items. He has superior items. He will win the game. Look at those. Look at that golem he has.
Tough to argue against him.
Yeah, you can't.
We do have an immortal on Radiant though with Beef Nardo and the sword. We do also have an immortal on the Fisher of Earthshaker. So up top we got some action. We got an ice ball coming down the Rubik. This is first blood. I think the right clicks and the liquid fire finish off.
Jakiro OP. Please nerf.
Perhaps. Also, first blood going the way of Jakiro. Probably would have liked Slark to have it, but I'm sure they're more than happy with this kill. Tidehunter and Kunkka still going head to head. Oh, we got a poof mid, or we got a net mid, but he gets stunned out of the poof. And let's see, in the last game he maxed poof, and it looks like he's gonna do it again. There's gonna be a lot of damage coming out.
He made it work, honestly. He definitely. I don't think he heard your casting, but he definitely had one guy in the jungle, and then he had one just kind of controlling mid a little bit.
Absolutely, the amount of XP and farm you can get from that is crazy. We've got a low health Tidehunter and a Rubik that is rotated bottom. I expect to see some sort of play, but they rotate the Rubik out, maybe thinking that this lane isn't gonna, aggro try is gonna work as well as they thought. Slark doing a good job of purging off the curse of the silent.
Honestly, if I were Rubik, I'd be stacking or pulling the wave.
Gets caught by a Fisher, and then poofs out just in time. He got his first poof canceled by Enchant Totem, but is able to get it out in time.
That micro though. That micro.
Got a nice little pull action going on in the Dire jungle. I appreciate what you're doing, Jakiro. Dad support life.
I wish Rubik would do that bottom, because honestly, he's just wasting his time down here. He's just hanging out. He's not warding. He's literally not making any effect right there.
He did ward when he first came down, but now he's not pulling. The Kunkka's getting farm taken from him, and Kunkka is going Midas. Already has the recipe about 250 off, or excuse me, 150 away. So it should be a real quick Midas. It'd be even faster if he was getting pulls, but
yeah.
Still off-link Kunkka going well.
Oh, Slark misses the
top, but he missed the pounce. Upheaval into an ice path though. They do have the right clicks to pull it off.
Upheaval OP. What did I tell you?
Coalition was barely moving, still barely moving. Now he's.
You can't get away from it. You can't.
Already level 2 into upheaval.
See, okay, I'm pretty sure he was stream sniping because he heard me talking it up.
I'm sure he did. I'm sure he did.
By the way, Midas already completed on Mr. Beef. It's on its way.
Yep, that was about a 5-minute Midas. Beef.
Yeah.
Could be scary if it goes late. So as far as last hits go, speaking of farm, Beef is leading the way at 32. Real nice pace for 5 minutes. Even for like a safe lane carry, like 60 in 10 minutes is what you want. So he's right on pack. Meepo trying to go in on Earthshaker, but he has a haster and he's going to be able to get away.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
As far as farm goes, we pretty much alternate down the boards. We got it's pretty even as of now. We've got 2 kills on the side of Snowballs. But as far as farming goes, both teams are about the same. We got a hasted Earthshaker coming in hot, trying to catch him sleeping. Bear Coalition looks like he's in trouble. The upheaval is up, so they can't run back that way. Here comes Slark. Rubik lifts. Can't do anything. The upheaval. There's no way. Pounce. Onto the Rubik. Do they have the right clicks? They're going to finish him off. OM Goblin's trying to run back through with the silencer. The right clicks of 3 people going to take him down. Upheaval equals OP. Beef Nardo looking... Oh, I thought he was going to go on the Tidehunter. Show fight recap. It's about 1,000 gold swing. Just that hasted Earthshaker. It looks like they got caught sleeping a little bit up here. Very slow to react to the Earthshaker coming up.
Carry Shaker's got a soul ring on the way too.
I'd blame that partially on their relative lack of vision. They had one ward here, but they Earthshaker actually came up through here and up through the jungle, so the ward didn't catch him. Now, I'm not sure that that's a great word. Oh, geez. Meepo just killed Jakiro. I didn't even see that.
That was like just a deft movement. Like, I think it was just like casual. Like, he wasn't even trying to. It just kind of happened on accident almost.
Yeah, him and, it was like him and Pugna teamed up on the Jakiro. Kufa also almost died, having to use his boat to save his life. Going in top, looks like Purge. I don't know. He's going to be able to leap away. Pugna try to come in from behind, but he doesn't really have a lot of lockdown, and so
he skipped ward completely. Well, I guess if they're doing a try, he's not getting a lot of XP, so I guess that's not really beneficial to him. But
Meepo missing a net, so he's trying to put pressure on this Earthshaker, but it's not.
Invisibility used. We're gonna see some action here, baby. Mid.
Yeah, mid.
Fisher. Oh, that's not good.
Dead. Liquid fire on him. A few right clicks and then chain totem. He sends one back. He'll take dual breath. Gonna finish him off. TP in from Beef. Here comes the boat. No X marks the spot. It's a little late on the torrent. Right click's not gonna do it. Nice, well set up.
Beef's gotta be careful though. He went for Midas, so he doesn't really have anything else really going for him. He got really weak in that last battle. He's got to be careful.
Looks like he's gonna go for a Urn next, but meanwhile...
Slark was just killed, yeah.
Slark dying up top lane. We had a... Shoot, that's not what I was looking for. I don't even know what happened. We got an Earthshaker rotating mid, though. Can he trap in Beef? Oh, gets him on the wrong side of the Fisher, but can he finish him off anyway? Dodges the torrent. Well played.
Oh!
Pretty health.
Fisher's not up. Fisher's not up for another 5 seconds. He's going to get away.
Still chasing.
Nope, he's going for it.
Oh,
here comes Meepo. Meepo says, get out of here, buddy. Wow.
Meanwhile, we got Tidehunter pushing in the bot lane. Just hanging out, chilling, farming, trying to get that
Arcane. He rushing Blink? Oh, no, he goes Arcane first.
Stops to pick up the Arcanes.
That's probably an intelligent pick. They're not trying to force team fights right now. They have an amazing team fight. Look at this ward by ward action right here. That's kind of sexual. Observer ward, mounting observer ward.
Yeah, it happens sometimes, you know.
Hey.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
For sure.
Looks like we're gonna have Jakiro rotate top to get back that 3-on-3 action. We got some pings coming out. I think we're gonna see some action, boys. Warlock does have his ult up. Actually out levels the Slark. That's kind of funny.
Slark has a good amount of farm though already.
Here comes the Warlock ult. Drops down, pounce on Rubik, and he's dead.
See upheaval. Look at that.
Goblin's just slow. Getting hit by the Warlock. Runs into an ice pad. Great ice pad. Bear Coalition. Can they finish him off? A couple more right clicks. Liquid Fire's gonna finish him off.
That is beautiful. That you can't ask for better execution than that, really. The upheaval perfectly placed with the golem. Slark pouncing at will.
Earthshake was even ready to dive.
Yeah.
Taking a huge stack of ancients that he has prepared for himself, but does sacrifice the bottom tower for that. Dyer's middle also pushed, but it looks like they are going to get Radiant's top tower. So it looks like it's going to be a 2-for-1 tower trade. Neither team breaking out the Fortify though. That new patch advantage you get from the Fortify, not used by either team there. Meepo is just going to keep on and hack away at this T2 bottom. No TPs coming in yet.
Tidehunter's on a mission right now. Tidehunter's really on a mission. He's like, I got my arcanes. I'm going to get Blink. Leave me alone until I get my Blink, and then we're going to destroy everything.
Yeah, he cannot finish off that ancient stack. Too low on health.
Yeah.
He does not have enough points in Anchor Smash.
Yeah, I don't know why he maxed Kraken Shell. He was not under that much duress, honestly.
Slark diving in on the top T2. Finish him off.
God,
But
he's
he
done.
gonna die from the tower? I think so.
Yeah.
Right click silencer finish him off. That Netherward did a lot of damage there.
I'm glad he finally picked that up, though. Honestly, I was kind of nervous when he didn't put any points in there.
Right now he's got one in it. He'll slide it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Tidehunter unable to finish his stack off, so that's a lot of gold waiting for him. He doesn't get that damage reduction from Anchor Smash that he really needs. I think you need about 2 in each before you do something like that. Maybe 3 in 1, 2 in 1, or yeah. But he needs something.
If he had 2 and a Stout Shield, I think he'd be perfect.
Oh, we're going in on Earthshaker here in mid. Beef with the X mark the spot. Torrent, Echo Slam though. Fisher's gonna trap Rubik in. He could be in trouble here. And he does go down to the Enchanted Totem. Meepo nets him. Fisher being a huge pain right now. Here comes the Ice Patch from Jakiro.
Good Torrent, good Torrent.
Here comes the fire. Here comes the boat. Ravage. Oh! Ifnardo's gonna survive for now because of the boat.
Oh no! Wow. He's got okay.
Meepo.
Wow. Look at that poof. That is such good micro. That's unbelievable micro. I would have died like 3 times in that single engagement with Meepo.
After the dust clears, Dire's still looking like they're on top. For the moment, that is.
Tide's still working towards his blink though. I mean, that ancient stack he gave up on. He's just working in the opponent's jungle.
Working away for that blink dagger, about 800 gold off.
He really needs it though, to be honest. I mean, Earthshaker and Warlock can do a lot, Jakiro as well. But I mean, if he can get in there with a Ravage, Slark can just destroy everything.
Speaking of Slark, he's just farming up top, trying to climb that net worth chart in which he is third.
Yeah, he's got 1,800 in the bank.
Rubik gets caught middle. The upheaval and the Warlock ult used. Global Silence goes out. They're going in top. Met over on Slark. Poof, poof, poof. He's almost dead. Second net. Oh, he's got no health. Oh, Kunkka kills Tidehunter bottom. We're watching top. Right click's gonna finish him off. Yes, sir.
That one Meepo's really low though. Here comes Fisher.
Oh! Not able to finish him off. Can he? Oh, he nets him with the other Meepo so that the low health Meepo can run away. Well done, well done. Another shaker.
Beautiful.
Damage coming out from Poof and from Silencer. Oh, the Ward doing a decent amount of damage as well. Good net can finish him, and he's gonna finish him off. Warlock in trouble as well. Where's the net? Do we have one yet? A couple more right clicks and he's done. One more right click and he's done.
That's a beautiful turnaround. I did not see that coming.
Me neither. We
had no health at all. That's beautiful.
Yeah, very well microed by him.
Dongers are playing. They want to extend this series.
They really. I can't blame them.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. It's like the last 2 games they played incredibly. The first, I'd say 15, 20 minutes, and then all of a sudden there was a couple team fights, a couple poor engagements, and then the game just turned around really. So.
Right. This is a much different team, so we'll see if they can get it.
Yeah, and they've got a Meepo who's playing out of his mind right now. Who is... He has Zeganum.
One Meepo. I think he'll poof out. Here comes... Oh, the Fisher stops it. The Enchant Totem will stop the poof again. Can they still this Meepo?
Oh, he did not die.
Gets him.
Oh, he had his Zeganum. He had 12 gold.
Ice Wall to follow up, and he's gone.
No. That was huge. He had Aghanims. He has all 3 pieces. He was waiting on the point booster, and he had 1,200 gold in the bank, and he died. That's brutal. I like the Shadow Ward on the creep right there, though. That's crucial. That's clutch.
Beef's not a cop. Gonna try TP out. There it is. He's not going anywhere.
Goodbye, Beef. That's just wrong place, wrong time. And okay, Slark does go for blink. That's do you watch a lot of a lot of pro games? Pycat's when he played for Mouse Sports, his Slark, he would rush Blink Dagger. He would just boot basic brown boots and Blink Dagger. Oh my gosh, just destroy everybody. I don't think I've seen a Slark not rush Blink after that.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. I still don't because I'm a noob, but I mean that's.
Well, yeah, I mean that happens. See what other items we got here.
Tidehunter gets his blink.
Oh, there it is. We got Team Blink. going in on the Rubik lifts him up. Telekinesis drags him back. Silencer misses his curse of the word though, and he's gonna get away. We've got Silencer, speaking of the devils, going for mech, almost there. Meepo just about to finish his Ags up. Rubik just being a poor support. I feel your pain. Beefing Rider with that. Oh, we're gonna have an engagement top. Warlock all used on the Meepos as well as the Ice Ball. Let's go! Gets 2 and annihilates them. We're gonna have the Warlock going after the Meepos, but not for long.
Meepo's not even worried about it. He's gone. He's already out the fray.
Stop the Kunkka. And we reset, but 2-0. That's the kind of fights that Radiance need to be taking. Getting back in this game. Overall, we've got a 1,200 gold lead for the Dire. But their lead's shrinking. If they keep giving up team fights like that, they're going to be in trouble.
Of course, the carry shaker's up there, but Mr. Midas Kunkka, #1 net worth, almost 8K. Carry shaker's working his way up. Meepo finishes eggs. He could have had a couple minutes ago, but he unfortunately died up top right before he bought the point booster.
Yeah, we got a Yules coming out for Jakiro to make sure he can land those good ice paths. The crit shaker got about 1,600 gold. I could see a blink very easily if he's still. I'd bet he's going blink. I don't know if he's going to rush the crit. I think you got to get a little effective team fight first, since their team is so team fight oriented. I'd imagine he's getting that blink. Warlock's rushing a refresher orb. Already has his Oblivion staff. And Kunkka finishes up Crystallis.
Wouldn't you go? I would go eggs before refresher, wouldn't you?
I would personally.
Yeah, I mean that early you don't really have the mana pool for alt refresher alt. I mean, because it's what 200 now. He's gonna hit 11 probably before he finishes it. I mean that's
trying to catch a Meepo off guard, but the global silence comes in, and they're just gonna back off. The and plus Ags gives you kind of stats across the board. Ice Path catches out too. We're gonna see something here. Fisher keeps them in place. But boat, Ravage.
Oh, the boat on Jakiro
comes in. Lifesteal on Earth. Let's keep him in place. It's Tide Hunter. They're gonna keep chasing Jakiro and Warlock. It looks like we're gonna try to keep it at the same time.
Warlock's done.
Warlock's done. He's out of here.
No chance.
Tide Hunter gets run down by. Oh no, he was dead earlier. Jakiro is gonna get away though. And meanwhile, we have the Slark pushing the Radiant's bottom T1. But the entire Radiant team is going to be pushing this mid T2, and I see no way that they're not going to get this.
Yeah, Meepo just got another clone, and he's having a heyday right now. They have so much AoE damage, but it just doesn't matter because the team. I mean, that was a good silence initially, just to stall them, and the boat was perfectly on point. I'm still waiting for a nice a steal from Rubik. He stole Echo Slam, but he's not really going to have the opportunity to set it up, really. He doesn't have any positioning items.
Yeah, I think he's got a... excuse me, he's got a few minutes with it still, so hopefully we get to see him use it.
I would like to see it. I mean, that's it. And it's a level 2 alt, too, so, I mean, that's going to do a significant amount of damage.
Absolutely.
I'm still waiting for Slark to kind of enter the game. I mean, he got that blink pretty quickly, but I really haven't seen anything since then.
He's just been kind of hanging out farming. He does have something on the way. He's got a Yasha on the way.
Yasha. Hopefully a casual Yasha.
I feel like he's going Sanjin Yasha to get. That was popular a while ago on him. I haven't seen a lot of it since, but it's a nice little intermediate item for him if you don't want to jump up to Scotty. Or you don't really have the attack speed to go Basher yet, so I can understand the play. Looks like Beef Rider's gonna spot Warlock with that Water Blade.
At the same time, I mean, he's the #1 farmer. I mean, he's ahead of the Shaker by a significant amount. I don't know. I feel like he needs to go for a more aggressive item. I mean, Yasha's great just to get him in and out of battle. Although this boat's gonna hit him with face.
Meepo on Tidehunter got caught out. Warlock. All used up top. People used and canceled. We had TP coming in and canceled as well. Shiro could be in trouble here. He's trying to save his Warlock friend, but he's going to get life strained and Ohm Goblins. Echo Slam.
Oh, there it is! We saw it.
Rubik. Thank you, Rubik. Thank you.
Nerf Rubik. Nerf.
Polish off the Jakiro. Meanwhile, Meepo pushes the bottom T2 tower, and Warlock could be caught out with his X marks the spot. Excuse me. And Beef Naruto is going to finish him off with the Tidebringer.
I think the best part of that battle was that Rubik literally walked up and then did the Echo Slam.
Echo Slam on Meepo bottom. Is he going to be able to get him? Enchant Totem targets the small one. He gets him.
Still though, he got that tower, he had that lane push, and he created a lot of space. That's great.
We've got Radiant also pushes the T2 top thanks to Meepo.
Yeah. They lost 2 T2s on that. I think that's a very, very worthwhile trade for Mr. Meepo.
Absolutely.
And he has 2 ultimate orbs, so he's he's well on his way to his own Scotty.
I've seen a couple people pick that up. It gives you a lot of tankiness, and then that compounding with your Geo Strike makes your right clicks really strong, and the slow on it's ridiculous.
Yeah, and considering he's going to get another Meepo in very, very short amount of time, I think he needs all the stats he can get. I still would like to see a Blink, though. A little more initiation on their side would be perfectly okay.
Right, I have faith that he can do it, too.
Yeah, I mean, he has an impeccable amount of farm for the. I mean, he didn't have the easiest of lanes, but he made it work. I mean, Earthshaker is not great, but Kunkka just got the fucking Crypt Blade.
Yeah, we got straight damage coming out on Beef Naruto on the Kunkka.
All right.
I can't blame him. I don't think he. I'm not sure. I think he's in the position to be able to do that. Later on, if they could really execute the team fight, he might need some tankiness. Oh, just missing the D ward here. But the Earthshaker was going Blink. Looks like he's going BKB next. Just as we thought.
No, that's fair. They need the right clicks. They need the damage. So I mean, that's what. Look at that. He takes out a creep wave on 1 crit. So they need the right clicks. That's good.
Yeah, and I mean, it'll just accelerate his farm too. It'll just get even uglier for Dire.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I would take the crit stick over Battle Fury. A lot of people like to rush Battle Fury on Kunkka, but I think
frankly, I understand both because Battle Fury gets you that regen, and it accelerates your farm. So I understand both, but we'll see. Tormus thinks that Kunkka should build the rapier, so I agree. Let's see a 30-minute rapier. Beef Naruto, what do you say, kid?
He's too busy carrying. He doesn't have time for your petty semantics.
Yeah, it looks like Slark is going that Sanjin Yasha.
Okay.
So we'll see, man. He might be a little too late. Oh, Pugna gonna get caught out here. They got a 2-on-1. They're just letting him deward the ward. Ooh, Blink. Pugna showing off the fancy new Blink dagger. It's shiny. Possible engagement up top, but Meepo blinks away. Not enough stuns.
Pugna Blink. That's beautiful.
Boat, here it comes. Anyone get?
Mark
get caught by it.
Right in his face.
Now, they were trying to bait out some ults with that Pugna ward nearby, but Radiant or Dire's not gonna fall for it.
Silencer has to save his ult though. Don't get scared. I know there's too many Silencers. They get really scared and they just panic R. That's not
absolutely those. We can't have that.
No, he has 16 stolen intelligence. I don't know if he mentioned that. I didn't even notice that.
I did not.
That's a lot of intelligence.
He's been involved in 8 kills. That's a lot.
he's a busy bee, especially for support who's almost finished his 4-staff, which would be huge for him.
Global Silence used. Earthshaker TP's out. He wants no part of this fight. Tidehunter's gonna stick around, taking a lot of damage. Both people TP. Oh, the reason they're TPing.
They're going on him.
Meepo
they're going on him.
Meanwhile, Silencer's gonna go down bottom. They finish him off. Meepo trying to push top. Earthshaker uses everything, and Warlock uses everything. And they finish him off.
Yeah, well, that's
T3 goes down to about half health. Looks like Meepo is going to try for the split push Meepo build. That's going to be, I assume his next item will be Boots of Travel then, because since each Meepo has an independent cooldown for that, it's crazy effective at split pushing.
You know what's really great about this patch?
What's
the
up?
Meepo buff, and the ult, the respawn timer. I mean, honestly, like I think that really kind of plays into this because he's kind of sacrificed himself. This is probably at least the second time, right? because he did it bottom for the T2, and he went top right here because he knows the respawn timer is significantly lower. Even though he's a much higher level than most of his teammates, he's not worried about it. He's trying to make plays.
Absolutely. Level-wise in the game, I assume he's the highest. He's an 18. Even Kunkka's only 16. So he's 3 levels higher than the highest person on Radiant, being Earthshaker. So he's ahead in farm and XP. He knows it, and he's going to use it.
Yeah, I mean, and the ult's maxed out. He has eggs. I mean, he's not worried about that at all. What do you think the next item for Meepo should be, though?
I think it's Boots of Travel. So that he can split put multiple lanes, and he never has to worry about TPing in or out, and then he can TP into those creep waves. Like right now, he can start pushing this top lane now, and it's already halfway there. Then he can TP one Meepo bot since the boots have independent cooldowns, and then just poof back and forth to each other. So he can push out all the lanes at the same time.
Yeah, TP into poof is just disgusting if used properly. It's absolutely disgusting. Although, I mean, I swear though, I mean, the Dire knew this was going to happen at some point, that this Meepo was going to get to this level of farm, and they drafted accordingly. So, I mean, if he's by himself, he's in for a world of trouble, so hopefully he doesn't get too Rambo-ish.
We've got a Tidehunter also rushing the refresher, not as surprising there, but we could see a lot of refreshers this game, depending on... Oh shoot, I was wrong about Earthshaker going BKB, he's going Deso actually. Carry Shaker at his finest. Not necessarily Crit Shaker, but we got Carry Shaker, boys.
New meta. I like it. I like it. You gotta have big balls sometimes. I mean, there are two games up. Georgia, there are 2 games.
Going in on Beef Nardo. I don't even know if he has the damage to pull it off. Oh, he tries to use the Echo Slam, but the boat's gonna protect. The drunkenness from the boat's gonna protect Kunkka. And X marks the spot's gonna send him back. Are we gonna see a Blink Fisher?
Yep.
Oh, we do. He finishes him off. Well played.
And he's got his Deso. That's his Deso right there.
There it is, boys. Slark gonna try to catch out a Meepo? No, I don't think that's a good. I don't know if that was the play.
That wasn't the initial plan, I don't think. Oh, but Silencer
try to catch out the Silencer. Pounce just blow the global
there's
silence.
The panic ult. There's the panic ult though. And he's got no follow up.
I think it's legitimate. Now they needed to kill Slark while that ult was down, or while the ult was used, but he's not gonna get it. The fire's gonna get Silencer, and Meepo trying to chase after Tidehunter. It's not gonna happen though. Earthshaker comes in, did blow his ult, and Warlock's gonna get out. Yep.
I'm telling you, that upheaval is just disgusting. It like literally, Pugna was not even touched that entire team fight. All that damage he has was strictly from the macro pyre and upheaval holding him there. I mean, cause he's still relatively squishy. He's got the point booster, but that's it. You know.
Right. He it's one Warlock also. It's kind of deceptive because upheaval will affect even though it's not there for maybe half a second. So just when you think you're home free, you still got the hands clawing at you. So even deceptive.
Meepo soloing Roche. He can do it pretty quickly.
Expect it? No, I think Tidehunter's going for these ancients. Yep.
There's no ancients.
Just blink just in time to block him.
He was just.
But Dire has no vision of this, and I don't see it just getting contested.
Grab the bounty just to rub the salt in the wound. Beautiful, beautiful. He smoked in, by the way, so even if they had vision, I don't think it would have mattered.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, he wasn't playing around.
He was serious about that Roche attempt.
My Aegis.
Now, even though the Dire team's winning in kills, we actually have a 9,000 goal lead on Razor Dongers. Because of that Meepo and that Kunkka, they are out farming the heck out of Dire.
Yeah, Kunkka's having the time of his life. He's going for a second Daedalus. Oh my god.
He's about 250 off. He's never gonna not crit.
Yeah, he's living that crit life for sure, and he's pushing the heck out of bottom right now. With
him
Meepo.
And Meepo, they're gonna need mass TPs back.
And they're nowhere near their base right now. I don't even know if they have enough TPs.
They need mass DPs
Here we
right
go. We
about
got
now.
1, 2,
There's
3.
An Earthshaker.
Meepo's ready. Oh, there's the boat! Oh, the boat!
But there's the Echo Slam almost everyone up. People's gonna hold everyone in place. Beef's trying to right clicking away. Tidehunter's gonna go down to a poof combo. Meepo's playing around in this fire though. That can't be good for his health.
Yeah,
Kuka
upheaval
does
and
go down.
macro
Aegis
fire,
just popped on Meepo. Can he get out? Ice Wall immediately. And we're gonna right click. We're gonna right click. We got a low Meepo. Oh, he poofs and does get the kill on Slark. That is a lot of poof damage, a lot of poof action, but in the end he does go down. So overall, we got
guy last game in mid. I mean, I knew he had great micro, but I mean that you can't expect better than that. It was 1 versus what 4, versus what 3 ultimates, and he still was able to pull off a kill. I mean, that's pretty impressive.
He's pretty far ahead, to say the least. It looks like a 2-for-2 trade on the board, but since Meepo and Kunkka died, first of all, those are 2 huge kills, 2 guys that they need to have not farm, but that's still a 1700 swing in favor of Dire, even though it's 2 for 2.
Yeah, they were a little greedy. They were a little greedy, I think. But
yeah,
they're that far ahead, I guess. I guess they're that confident.
I think one of the biggest issues is, like we touched on earlier, is Kunkka is going straight damage, and Meepo tanked for him a little bit, but Meepo ended up hurting it a little bit because he powered up the Echo Slam by having so many Meepos. But I think Kunkka needs a somewhat defensive item here. Only has 1900 health. Does have double Daedalus, which is pretty awesome. But he's hitting for about 300. But he's just, I think, in a well-executed team fight by Dire, he's not going to be able to survive it. And so I think he needs an AC or a heart or something, just so that he can survive the initial blow of all those ultimates. Yeah,
I'd say an AC or a Deso, because honestly, if you look at Dire, they're not breaking that base without losing multiple heroes. I mean, with Ravage, with Golems, with Fisher, with Echo Slam.
That's hard to push against.
I mean, that's like the ultimate turtle lineup, and then you have Slark just pouncing in there whenever he wants to take kills. Like, you're not breaking base without, I mean, unless Silencer gets like the ult of the year.
We're gonna catch out Beef Nardo. We get a global silence though. Beef Nardo Slark may not be catching him out. It might be the other way around. Looking for a right click here, and Beef Nardo goes down again. Does get the torn off. 2 kids, very low health. Blake Meepo is gonna finish off Slark. I think the right clicks are gonna be take down Jakiro as well. Jakiro, he's gonna use to buy a little time, but he's dead. So Kunkka dies, but they get 2 in return, and here comes the push. They don't have a max fire, and they don't have their right clicker. You could debatably say that Earthshaker's the right clicker, who's also going Crystallis right now. He has a Crystallis about 2,500 away from a Daedalus, excuse me.
But we call that, right? That's called a Crit Shaker, baby.
That is a Crit Shaker.
Oh, look. Oh, Macro Fire.
Rubik,
what are you doing? Why?
It's gonna melt the creeps, but I'm not sure it was worth it. I agree with you.
The creeps aren't even melted. They're like perfectly fine.
Oh, here comes the Meepo. Blink Meepo. Can he get a net? Can he get a net? There's the net. Make sure to break it up.
Ult!
Oh, here comes the upheaval. Well, Earthshaker ult misses the Meepo, but he's able to crit shake the Rubik down. Meepo right clicking, going to work. Can't see the Slark right now, and he's gonna die to the Earthshaker.
Tidehunter got away, by the way.
T3 before they go down. And I think he's in trouble. There comes the Fisher.
Yeah.
Pounces are coming. There he is. He's stuck. He's dead. Triple kill coming out from the Earthshaker.
They did not get a single kill. They got the T3 tower, but that is not a worthwhile trade.
T3
One tower for 4 heroes. No. Oh my gosh. Tidehunter was so close to getting killed, but they just couldn't finish it off. Meepo just
and if they were able to finish him off before that Ravage got there. Boy.
He literally ravaged with like 160 health.
That was crazy.
It was so close. He held it so long. I mean, honestly, I'm such a pussy. I probably would have popped it right away. But he was able to wait till his team was ready to go.
Now we've got Silencer, I believe, going for Refresher as well. Oh, speaking of Refresher, finished up on Warlock. That's going to be huge next fight. Kunkka has a Mithril Hammer, either Deso or BKB. I'm definitely leaning towards BKB. So he gets unaffected by Earthshaker, ult, Macropyre, Ravage, basically everything that's hurting him.
Georgia, small side note: he has enough mana to complete the combo. It's gonna be 975 to complete the combo. He can't do it.
He does not have enough. Wow. He doesn't have arcane boots.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
like,
here
you have
they
to go
come.
X.
The arcane boots are on the way.
Okay.
So
all
we'll
right,
have it. That okay. Phew. Phew.
It's still gonna be dangerously close though.
Yeah, he's gotta have full mana and he's gotta pop the maybe not with the increase. No, he's gotta pop the boots as well.
Yeah, he has to pop the boots. He doesn't have a choice.
Yeah,
he cannot cast anything else. There's no upheaval allowed.
In more exciting news, Earthshaker's about to finish off his Daedalus. And we've got a Pugna with a Blink Ag, so he's going to be able to suck people's brains out for as much as he wants. This Earthshaker hits really hard.
Oh my gosh. Hold on, just use Enchant Totem. I just want to see what your damage is right there. Seriously.
Follow him around. I want to see it. I want to see the numbers.
Yeah,
but just not even with Enchant Totem, it's 280, and Enchant Totem is 400, so that's...
There it is. 625 plus 120. Okay, so he's got 670 rolling. Without a crit. That's without a crit and without minus armor. Oh my god. That is disgusting.
That is a scary Earthshaker. Tidehunter also finishes Refresher, and does he have enough? You do the math. We see a little split push action here from Meepo, but Dire looks like they want to jump him.
If he pops Arcanes, he can do it. But he literally, just like Warlock, he can't cast anything else.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we got two dangerous. We got Warlock and oh, they're both about to level up to 16 too. So that means their ult's gonna cost more mana.
Yeah. If I were him, I wouldn't level Ravage. Just saying. Just saying.
Kunkka does finish off that BKB. He's gonna be in there right clicking like a mofo. He's gonna be going to town. Honestly, that's what Razor Dongers really needs is BKBs.
Actually, if Tidehunter, if he uses no spells and he uses Ravage, Refresh, Ravage, he will have 10 mana left.
Right now, or with level 3?
If he has full mana and uses nothing else, he can use Ravage, Refresh, Ravage, and have 10 mana. Hashtag math problems.
Easy. Are they gonna find Pugna here?
They need
to. They don't see him. They don't see him.
Oh, they got Rubik.
Oh, he's gonna pass over the Fisher. Nice pass. There it is. And this Rubik's gonna go down. Rubik roasting a pipe. Something you don't see very often, but...
They really need it though, with all the magic
boat
damage on the other
coming in mid. Global Silence goes off, and the boat. Where's the crit stick? Oh, they focus Slark instead. Slark. Or here comes the Rabbit. Blown.
Terrible choice.
Oh, the right clicks from Beef, Nardo, and from the Earthshaker is so big. He's chasing down the Tidehunter, but Earthshaker doing a ridiculous amount of damage.
He's destroying Beef, Nardo. Destroying the golem.
Meepo gets runs down the Warlock. Earthshaker.
In 6 attacks, Beef Nardo takes out both golems.
That's nuts.
That's disgusting. That team fight didn't go as well as they wanted it to, though. What is Meepo picking up? He's at the shop right here. Oh, he might be going hard.
How big? Earthshaker ult comes in, but there's just too much damage. They can't do it. The right clicks from Beef Nardo and from the Poof. Another Ravage. He had to refresh. I think he's gonna go down. Where's the net? We need a net. There it is.
There it is. Goodbye, Tidehunter.
Team wipe from Dire. On behalf of Dire, and T3 mid's going down.
Yeah, I think that's at least 1 Rax minimum.
And Beef Nardo walking around with 19 health. No F's given, not even a single one.
Hold on, he's got to use his Midas. Gotta use his Midas.
Alright.
Oh my gosh. Alright, well they're not gonna get a Rax.
Jakiro trying to catch up this Rubik. He might be able to do it. Oh, he should have done his... oh, Meepo comes flying in to blink Poof. Goodness.
That pipe was doing work. That pipe was doing overtime for Rubik right there.
Now the Jakiro should have used his Macropyre before his dual breath, but I don't think it would have made a difference.
Meepo, and those are gone. They're out of here. They're back to safer places, working on the heart. Which, actually, they have more than enough to finish.
I agree. They only have one person up. They can beat backdoor protection with Meepo. But Meepo's nowhere to be found. He's going back to base. See, this is where having boots of travel would be really big on Meepo.
Yeah, but George, they have a 15k gold lead. I mean,
oh, like I'm not saying that they're in trouble. Don't get me wrong.
No, but the messed up part is XP is essentially even.
That is real messed up.
Yeah, I have no idea how that's even possible.
About a 500 gold lead for them, but then 15,000 in gold. That's what we were talking about earlier. How much? Oh, a panic ulti from Silencer. He's trying to save his own life with it. We'll see if he can even do it. His 4 staffs on cooldown.
Yep, here we go again. There's no way you're gonna beat a Slark, buddy. It's not gonna happen.
Right clicks a creep wave just to make it more difficult on himself.
Yep, and bye
he's down.
Rip in peace.
But here comes the Pugna.
Yes,
he had in time. Yep, no net. Net too slow.
That's one thing I really wanted to see. He got picked off so quickly we couldn't see the exalt from Pugna really go into effect because he got beat down.
Warlock ult going in on the Meepo, and the Fisher, and the Ice Bath, and the Macropire. Goblin's going to work. Enchant Totem's trying to find a low Meepo. There, the Echo Slam's gonna finish him off. Pugna healing himself back up to full health, but here comes Kunkka. No boat? Oh, here comes the boat. Little late, but boat!
That was a fail.
Fail boat. BKB versus BKB. Second ult from Warlock.
BKB wins.
Going to work on the Rubik. Rubik goes down. Beef Nardo. Got the shorter BKB than Slark, but right click, can he do it? He's gonna line it up. Oh, the Fisher stuns him. Oh, the blink in.
Carry Shaker. So angry at the world.
Earthshaker making the plays.
Alright, Slark definitely needs a basher. I love the BKB pickup, but he needs a basher.
I think you're right. I think he needs to start doing more damage.
Yeah. If he wants to hold down the Meepos, the Kunkka, he definitely is going to need something more than S and Y. BKB is great, but you're definitely going to need more than S and Y. It's 42 minutes in the game.
Yeah, I don't think his farm has not been stellar this game.
No, no. I mean, I'm not going to try to compare him to other players, but I just feel that he's had like a pretty good impact, but he's also made some silly plays. I feel like
I think those problem is those 8 deaths are really coming back to hurt him here.
Oh, they're going to Roche. No.
Tyre's gonna get this one. Any vision? Radiant does have a ward up here. Let's see, it's pinged out by Pugna. They do know that they're here. Question is, can they do anything back?
They have to hurry. Roshan's already at 1/4. Oh no, he's done.
They're not gonna contest it.
Nope, it's done. Would you give it to Slark?
Meepo gonna hop in 1v4 and almost kill the Warlock. Wow, the poof damage is out of control. Silencer ult, and the right click should finish off the Warlock. There it is. Macropire and Fisher used very defensively. Slark just farming away, blinks to safety. Kunkka picking up those boots of travel so you can split push after one of those team wipes if they get another one.
Donger's got to be careful. They can't get too aggressive. I know. Warlock's down, but Global Silence is also down. Ravage definitely still up. So is Echo Slam. You got to be very careful here.
Yeah, that's I think that yeah, this is tough. This is tough to tell who has the advantage here. Beef Nardo's going in. Here comes the boat on the carry shaker. No follow-up though.
Right,
pipe is pop.
That's huge.
Hopefully. Let's see if Kunkka can use this BKB before he gets demolished here by these ults. There's still a lot of playing around, but we get Radiant gets the T3. Excuse me.
So both bears.
Here comes the big Echo Slam, huge Echo Slam, but he's netted and he can't attack. One Ravage. He can't do the second one. He has no mana. Rubik steals Echo Slam and pops it back on him. Slark with the BKB going to work. Pugna does finish off the Tidehunter. Slark chasing Rubik for some reason, no focus, and he's gonna go down.
Oh, Slark.
He does have an Aegis.
So poorly. And
Beef Nardo finishes off Earthshaker in the base, then uses the boat defensively to save himself. A little bit of found farming going on. Gotta make sure they're dead, right?
That's part of the game, right?
Oh, Meepo gonna catch out this Jakiro. Poop is not fast enough.
Get out of there, boys.
They should be able to pick up these racks, though. Ice Path gonna catch out 2 Meepos. Here come the nets and the poofs. It looks like Slark's gonna go down here, and he does. Meepo and the Pugna.
We're going to a game 4.
Creeps finish off a T4. There's
They
the
call
GG calls.
We're going to a
Ladies
game
and
4,
gentlemen,
baby.
we are going to a game 4.
Woo! Oh, Kunka gets a heart at the end, just for fun. I'm out though. Homework has to be done.
Uh-oh. Switching up the teams.
Yeah. My gosh, that Meepo though.
Dat Meepo dough.
Dat Meepo.
Wow, so overall, real back and forth game, but we saw Raise Your Dongers get out to a little bit of an early lead, as they have in all 3 games so far. But they were able to hold on this time because the Kunkka and the Meepo were so much more efficient farmers than the Dire.
Oh yeah, so maybe like a post-game interview now, right?
Oh wow, can we get a post-game interview with the one and only Beef Nardo? Oh my.
Legendary Kunkka. Legendary Kunkka.
Yeah, I don't know. That mid game got a little shaky there for us. That was crazy.
Yeah, and that was a little tough. But Johnny, who's your MVP of this game?
Honestly, it's gonna sound kind of weird. I'm gonna say Rubik because nobody gave him. He didn't get any farm priority. He literally was the ward guy. He had seriously, but that pipe pickup for the echo slams, for the ravages, for all the magic damage that he mitigated, he saved so many team fights. He's the unsung hero. He's 0-8. No one's gonna give him any credit, but I definitely think that.
But you are. But you are.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So he gets some credit. I respect that.
For sure. He had no farm priority. He made the best of what he had. He went 0-8, and no one's gonna think anything of it. But he made so many team fights turn around just because of the pipe, a couple of his steals. I mean you remember he walked in and did an echo slam. Okay, and that resulted in 2 kills and ultimately 3 kills, and they took a tower. So I take Rubik.
I respect your decision. Now, not because he's in the call, because that kind of makes me want to not pick him. But I am going to have to go with Beef Nardo on the Kunkka. There was a time where Meepo was struggling against mid. Air Striker was actually kind of out-duking him for a little while there. But then it was kind of at a point where the lanes were going great. The tri-lane was failing top. But we had a solo off-lane Kunkka grab about 60 last hits in 10 minutes, which is good even for a protected tri-lane safe lane farm. So he was kind of able to carry him through, I don't know, let's say the first 15 minutes, even a little further than that maybe, and just give the Meepo time to set up and get really farmed. And the Meepo kind of took it at the end there, but I think this game could have gone really south if Kunkka wasn't absurdly farmed.
Thanks, buddy.
So, no problem, man, but a little bit. Well, my name is Georgia Power at twitch.tv/Georgia Power. This has been a lot of fun. My co-caster here, Johnny Snugs, aka Green and Gold, as you may know him on Twitch. Had a lot of fun doing it, but let's remember who the real man is, who set everything up, who's hosting the tournament. Good old Night Vision from Heart Support. Exactly. Hosting this awesome charity tournament. You guys have donated. You guys have made it awesome, but it's all set up by Dan. So thank you to Heart Support, to Night Vision, to whatever you want to call him. This has been awesome. I'm George Power. This is Johnny Suggs, and we'll see you in Game 4, boys.
We're taking a little break though, 20 minutes, and we'll be back for Game 4.
All right, 20-minute break. Go ham.
Oh my God.
Game 4. What have I gotten myself into? Jesus.